Pleasant good evening to one and all, and welcome back to the REGTC. It's finals day. It's a day of reckoning for these two sides. It's the Attackers FC, and they are taking on the Roaring Lions FC. A Roaring Lions side that, as you may have seen a couple weeks ago, they beat the Attackers. They humbled the Attackers. But did they wake up the Attackers? The Attackers said before the competition, they stated, and the opening day of these fixtures, it's not a matter of if we're going to make the final, it's who we're going to play when we get there. Well, they're up against the Roaring Lions, a team that for so many years was the pinnacle of football in Anguilla. And they're trying to get right back there. And would a President's Cup win not be the best way to re-announce yourself to this local, regional, and global stage as the juggernaut of the AFL? Attackers, they were your last President's Cup champions, winning it in 2022. So they'll be looking to defend their crown. A prestigious trophy, the first trophy up for grabs in the men's division here of the AFL. It will be Neil Gums in the middle today. It will be Neil Gums, the man in charge. It's the blue and the black of the Attackers FC. It's the all shades of orange of the Roaring Lions. It's football. It's finals day at the REGTC. And we are in for an absolute ride. It's going to be Chevel Cunningham to kick us off. Of course, as it will be the Attackers kicking out from the northern side of the ground toward the south. The Attackers, they do have Kiroy Reed back for them, but they'll be without the man Steve Smiles Austin. As just as soon as Reed got back from his red card suspension, the man Smiles picked up his, he has to miss the final. He will be a very big miss for them. As here come the Roaring Lions. A Lions side welcoming back, of course, a couple games ago, the man Screechy Walker. And he's providing a semblance of calmness to the attacking output of the Roaring Lions. Some good strong defending there by Gaza. You don't have to see Gaza playing defense, but he's back and helping out for his side. Looking to flick it over the top of Warner. But still, the Roaring Lions maintain the lion's share of possession in the early goings as Hughes tries to send the searching ball forward. And not cleanly dealt with at all. It will be a throw into the Attackers. Ball played inside. A bit of a miscontrol. And Special with a good release pass. Looking out wide. Of course, the main goal of the Attackers FC today, get Chevel Cunningham as many touches in the final third as possible. Because as he's announced to you guys and to all of us, he is an absolute danger to face. When he's on song, not many better. But the last time these two sides met, he missed a penalty. That's a ball played through there by the man Isaacs. That's easily dealt with by Boris, it looks like. Is it Boris in goal? Still getting the lineups for you in just a second. I'll get the official lineup to you. Throw coming in again. And on the turn, dispossessed. This could be trouble because Moore is trying to lay one off. That was well read by Mason, and a lovely pass as well. The attackers, for the first time, venturing forward, tripping it over. Gaza has his shot blocked. It will be a corner. But for the first time, we see the overlapping fullbacks, especially Lee on the far side, will prove to be very dangerous for the attackers. Their full lineup does read. Randy Gomez is in goal. Javid Brooks is the captain. He's playing at centre back, and he will be alongside the man Hassan Mason, as they do have Passion starting for them today. He's playing at right back, and Keon Lee's over at left back. It's a midfield of Javon Duncan, Keroy Reed, as well as Bowen, and in attack for them, it's Kentish John, Gaza, and Chevelle Cunningham.
Oh. For the Royal Lions, the man in goal is Andrew Service. As we watch the corner being served in.
Coming in, not quite dealt with initially, still around the Lions area, still going, ball coming in this time and eventually hooked clear.
Andrew Service is in goal. Captain is the man Jermaine Hughes. Number 3 is Mikai Connor. Number 5 playing in the midfield is Jaden Abbott. Oliver Walker, a striking role. In the defense, we have the man at number 25 is Jaden Lauren. The midfield is number 29, Dalik Moore. Well, we have seen the man standing tall in that defense line, the man Yariel Fleming. Number 30. Number 31, young and upcoming player. He looks really, really good as the Rowan Lions stare down the left side of the field.
Kristen Williams has support inside if he wants it. Tries to put a clever pass through. Gomez read it very well.
And to round out the starting lineup for the Rowan Lions, it's Tavari Liverett Francisca. Number 34 is Khalid Jackson, and number 47 is the speedy Christian Williams.
Well, the Lions' output, it will look to come from their width, their wide play. They have Christian who will hold this left flank, and the man in Jaden over on that right side, which has allowed Dalik to start into the midfield with Jermaine Hughes and just play a double pivot in behind both Mikai Connor and Oliver Walker. So they've just transformed Dalik a little bit. He was playing at fullback and on the wing these last couple seasons for them. But again, with notable absences, back into a more natural position for him. As here comes Abbott. It's Hughes on the turn. Hughes had too many blue shirts around him and it will be cleared only for the moment as it's shifted back wide. Here's the man Pockets.
That man, Kentish John, is not moving freely at all.
Oh, that's a good looking ball. And yes, Kelly's looking very stiff. I don't know if he got warm properly. Just looks a bit stiff. It's a great touch. So that's good composure by the young man. They call him Pockets. Love him. What a turn by Christian as well. Christian cutting inside. Christian driving. Lovely ball. And Oliver Walker will make it 1-0. What brilliant play from back to front in a matter of moments. Wonderful turn by Christian. Even better finish by Walker. Lions draw first blood.
And in the 7th minute of play, it's 1-0. It is 1-0. And there is a complaint about the ball going off on the touchline. If a ball went off in your half, in the defender's half, this was before the halfway line. You are complaining of that when the player ran all the way down the flank, crossed the ball, and your defense was caught out of place.
That was just brilliant.
I think it was a very good call by the AR. I think it was a very good call. I think the ball was on the line and not over the line. I think the ball, because what we have to understand is that the entire ball have to come straight over. And we being on this side of the field cannot determine whether or not that ball was out. And so the AR was in the best position. He said it wasn't out. And we cannot criticize him. It's a goal for Lions.
Guess what? It doesn't matter. Because the referee says it's a goal and nothing anyone else can do about it. Now the attackers have to respond. They have to get themselves back onto the front foot quickly because they've been known to get off to slow starts at times. And this is another one of them as the whistle is blown.
Player taken down. That was a wonderful build-up, Doc. It was a tremendous run by the man Christian. And the finish, my. Very composed, very composed finish by the class of Oliver Walker.
Walker takes it down, trying to hit it. There was Hughes. And what we have neglected to mention in that entire build-up was the brilliance of young Pockets. Stepping out of defense, composed passing, beating a man. That's what you like to see.
And he got around two defenders. He laid it off. And my, how Christian did a tremendous job getting down the line. And that is what we've seen in the previous game, that Christian continued to outrun defense and they continue to find themselves in serious problem.
That's a foul. That was late. But that was
whistle goes.
Almost a brilliant pass. Like Pockets again there. Almost.
The growth of this young man is just amazing. You know, I've watched him grow, and he's been really doing a tremendous job. He has really he's growing from strength to strength, season after season, and wow.
Yaria takes a ball. It's a good-looking ball. It's deep.
Too deep.
Can't get the header back across goal.
Too deep.
They've been building Pockets as a next big thing for a long time. I've been hearing the name Pockets. Didn't know who he was. So then when I started coaching, I was like, okay, there's something about this guy. And we really got to see him really shine his when the under 50s were at St. Martin, I believe. And he played some very good football. And he's showing again why there's been so much belief placed in him by both his club and his national team. As Cunningham trying to turn, Cunningham can't lay it off, and the attackers may be caught out yet again because it's a very wide midfield deposit, and the Lions will win a free kick. There's a large gap to exploit in the midfield because it looks like the man was playing in that holding midfield role, which seems to be Mason. He's being left isolated.
He was caught out.
He's being left isolated because he's sitting in front of the defense, but Duncan is leaving him on one side and Reed is leaving on the other side.
And what the Lions have on the attackers is space. They have that pace down those flanks. Javon is not slow for sure, but if you're going to ask him to play forward, and then he has to come back in the defense for speed, he's going to get tired. How long can he do that for?
The whole thing is tactically, if you're going to have both of your central midfielders pushing high, you need inverted fullbacks tucking in to provide that support. That's a good ball over the top, but not red. You see teams like Arsenal employing it, where Malik Alexander Zinchenko, he will, instead of overlapping as a fullback, he'll tuck into central midfield.
Yes.
But with Lee playing over at that left side, you know, it's one thing that he wants to do.
This is problems
it's one thing that
again.
Christian wants to do as well. That's cut inside. Oh, he does well to beat the man. Christian tries to put a ball across. Walker!
Midnight corner in the 13th minute of play. The Roaring Lions is roaring.
Well, it is an exact moment of deja vu for the attackers. 2 weeks ago, bang, bang, they were 2-0 down before they knew it. Here again today, they have come out sleeping, they've come out slowly, and the Lions are punishing them.
My. The rowing Lions. The lion is rowing. The attackers, they attack. Oh, they launch an attack, but it was tame. It was a tame attack. Oh, the rowing Lions. And they are out and out well. In the first 13 minutes of play, they are 2 goals up. Remember, they defeated the attackers in the preliminaries 3-1. And tonight, they said 3-1 is not what we came to do. We are out to kill off the attackers very early in this game. And my, they're making a statement. Can the attackers come back? Can the attackers come back? It's 2-0, and what a wonder. That man, Christian, where you find him? Where you find that man?
Straight out of the VPS. Direct product of the Valley Primary School. You know, for a number of years in the Primary School League, Christian and Mackay were rivals. It's Christian Williams again. Lays it off. That's a great tackle on the turn now. It will find Kiroy Reed. He wants a runner, does Kiroy Reed. That's not a good challenge. That's a naughty challenge by Reed. No foul, no malice. It will be a free kick. For a number of years, Christian and Mackay were rivals, and they kept putting into each other in the semi-finals and finals. Eventually, they decided rather than trying to beat each other all the time, let's join
force. Let's join force.
Good ball out wide again. It's Christian 1v1 against Passion. This time, Passion wins the battle. Only as far as Hughes. Wide for Kelly Jackson.
It was the man Lee, but again.
Ball coming over. Also, it does appear that Lee has switched over, I guess, to counter the pace of Christian. You want the pace of Lee, and Lee is naturally right-footed. It's a good tactical move because Christian was killing Passion for pace. It's driven a goal! Oh! Brilliant save! Brilliant save by Randy Gomez!
Oh! That man Mackay! That man Mackay, Connor!
What a save! What a save by Gomez! I told you he's not human, you know. Superman-like, diving through the air to push it onto the crossbar. Oh, that's spectacular by Gomez.
That's great all-around football. Corner, Rowing Lions.
This could be trouble again. It's height against height, not the best delivery. And not behind for another corner. I don't think that's exactly what he wanted to do with that ball, but anywhere does it.
Once it doesn't end up in your goal. Wow.
2-0. Just the 17 minutes in.
And it's wonderful football.
And the Lions, they're missing a key man because there's no Chianti. He's been out and they've missed him. As that ball was not clear again. Poked forward. This time Mason does the cleaning. And that will be a foul. It will be a free kick. No, it's not. The referees ignored the linesman's flag. And now he'll overrule him again. Well, the linesman said it was an attacker's free kick. He let it play on, so they got the throw. Last time these two sides played, it looked almost exactly like this. 2 goals down early. Having to fight from behind the entire game and just not having enough. It will be a throw. Going inside and trying to turn. Wanting a foul but not getting one. And it's Jermaine Hughes who has runners. One of them being Kristen Williams. That one is well dealt with. And now Gaza can look to break. This pass is intercepted, however. It's Christian again. Christian picks a lovely pass. Mackay back through toward Walker. Walker trying to find Abbott, and Abbott was caught in an offside position.
Oh, good work so far by the refereeing team. The man in the middle, Neil Gums. AR1 is the man victory. AR2, that's Kevin Paul, sorry. AR2 is the man, the Carrie Brown. And the fourth official is Mr. Harnage.
Indeed. This is a very good bit of footwork there by Reed.
He doesn't have the speed
Doesn't quite
anymore.
have the pace, so he'll just wait for some support. He still has those tricky feet, however. You know who does have a bit of pace? It's Gaza. Gaza has some support in Lee. Bundle over. Nothing doing.
Not a thing doing there. That is very good. Very good that neither the referee nor the AR was sucked into that one. He touched him. And as soon as he felt that touch on his back, he said, oh, I'm going to dive in. I'm going dive in.
Fleming. Not his best kick, but it does find Abbott.
Is Christian hurt or winded? He seemed to have taken a knock.
Just feeling his ribs. He's fine.
Yes.
He's completely fine. Lee intercepts that one. Lee trying to break away at pace. Lee only has one man to aim at. Tries to aim for him. And Yariel closed that space down. Simba steps in well. Reed gives it away, and it's going to find Mackay. Mackay has pace, and Mackay is in space. Mackay laying it off, trying to get it back, but forced too wide by Jaden Abbott. It's not quite done just yet, however. It's Mackay corner again. Waits for some support. Puts the ball into the area that Walker will chase down. Walker has nothing really to aim for, so Jackson's coming to support him. Walker again. And his cross is deflected out. It will be a corner.
Doc, it's wonderful football we are seeing here. And Christian goes down.
He's been feeling those ribs maybe the past 3 or 4 minutes. And with the start he has had, they can't afford to lose him. They do have a good bench, the Roaring Lions.
Of course, the man Spoony is there.
They have Spoony. They have Raynell as well.
Raynell Martin.
They have Jelly.
Tyreek Jackson.
Jelly's on the bench.
Jelly. They have Zambezi Richardson. They have a good bench.
They have players.
They have a very good bench. The Roaring Lions. And beside the bench, you know what they have? 2 goals on the board.
And that's a transfer that I missed. When did Spoony?
Of course, he went back to the Roaring Lions at the beginning of the.
When did that happen? That's all that I missed. I haven't called many Roaring Lions games this season. Kristen being attended to by the medic, the man Winston Duncan. Roaring Lions medic, of course. As this ball is, again, not the best delivery. It could fall here. A laser, he tries to laser one at goal.
Jackson.
High and wide. He has the ability to score from that sort of range, but not that time.
Roaring Lions won't. They can't do without Christian. And he wants to make his way back on. Seeking permission. Permission has been granted.
Will be.
He has a hand in both goals so far.
He hasn't scored. He's assisted both. Just brilliant to walk all around by a talented young man. As here comes Lee, the former Roaring Lion, goes into toward Reed. Mason shifts it further wide here for Passion. Needs some support again, has 3 Lion shots around him. He beats the pressure, the cover, and the balance. He's done very well as Javon Duncan. And again, and his passes to no one in particular, and now Dalik Moore will find Hughes. Abbott composes himself and dishes it back toward Hughes. Was a lovely one-touch passing, incisive ball through. just couldn't quite meet its target. Yes, Christian. Christian cuts inside. Christian just had too much work to do. Couldn't get the initial touch under control.
The Royal Lions, they are playing some serious football. The youngsters for the Lions, they have turned up and they are turning it on.
You shouldn't have played that. Should have left
Just
it.
leave it because Walker, realizing that he was in an offside position, didn't make an effort. And
Had he gotten the header wrong, could have cost his team some trouble. Because it only takes the defender playing the ball. Walker to get back to
he's back
an
onside.
offside position.
That phase of play that he was offside has gone.
Exactly, because the defender played the ball.
Yes.
Trying to turn. You can't turn through a man, but you also can't hug him from behind either. That's for Usher on the Super Bowl stage. That's not for on the FA Park. It will be a free kick. Can the attackers drag one back? They have to drag one back. Service spills it. It's deflected away, and now they do equalize. Well, no, they don't equalize it. They're back in this one, however. It's a good touch. It's a crucial touch. It's Cheval Cunningham yet again with a decisive touch.
No, it was the man Kentish John.
You sure it was John, or was it?
Kentish
Get the
John.
replay. We have to get the replay on that because it looked like it was Cunningham.
Service.
Service spilled it. Service spilled it. Service was not their starter. Service wasn't their backup. Coming into the year, he was number 3. An injury to Oleandre and Kareem Burris being unavailable has
He's
led
the
to
number
Summers
one.
being thrown into the number 1 shirt. And has he just given his team a bit more to worry about? Has he just given his team a bit less breathing room? You can watch it again. It was forward, and it was a number 15. It was a number 15 who ended up poking it
Kentish
home.
John, I
It was
told
a
you.
man killer. It was killer. It wasn't Cunningham at all. It was Kentish John. Cunningham got the initial touch, not the final touch. Again, you have your glasses, I have mine. Yours are better than mine today. Either way, it's 2-1. Not for long if Christian has anything to say about it. Can't quite get there. Gaza was been rather uninvolved in today's encounter. That's a great challenge yet again. Pockets has marked Gaza out of the game for the first 26 minutes.
It would be interesting to know. It would be interesting to know where he got that nickname Pockets from.
I wonder, is it because he keeps putting attackers in his pocket?
No, that's his nickname from the time I know
From a
him.
child, it's Pockets.
The young man around him calls him Pockets.
It's
It's Royal Lions.
a lot of nicknames going around. Of course, you have the first goal scorer today, Screechy, Oliver Walker. I wonder how he got that nickname. It's Gaza. He can't quite get there. We know how Gaza got the name Gaza. He's Jamaican. That's a foul and a free kick. He's Jamaican. Oh, he's a Gaza man. So, he's Gaza. So, passion. Ashton Dumas. Special Javill Brooks. They all have their own unique nicknames that you see floating around here. Will be another free kick. They scored from the last one.
Kentish Killer John.
Killer John. I don't think I want to ask where you got that one from. Driven, oh, that's a bit selfish. They just scored from him chipping one over the first time. He tried to drive that goal this time, and it gave the Roaring Lions a lifeline, really.
Breathe space. Time to reset.
2 goals to 1. All of a sudden, it is game on.
It is indeed. Game on.
A bit of hand fight. I love this from Keon Lee. Love it. As it's trouble again. It's Killer again. And Gaza and Killer got in each other's way. One of them wanted to move because they both wanted the ball. And now neither of them have it. It's a goal kick. I just want you to take a look at what Lee is doing to Christian. Just have a little peek at it. Not letting him go anywhere. And when the referee's back is turned, a little tug on the jersey, a little pull, just to let him know, I'm still here. Just to annoy him just a little bit. Good composure by Gomez. Attacker's building nicely from the back. It's Kentish John. Finding Reed, who goes back to John. And John shifts it wide. Looking for Keon Lee and finding Keon Lee. Reed giving it away, trying to be a bit too clever in the middle of the park. Hughes, he keeps it simple. Trying to get it back. That's well defended, however. Reed looking out for Gaza. Oh, lovely flick by Gaza. Gaza again, using his strengths, putting one across. He can try to hit it, you know. It's not quite dealt with. But the charging, the on-rushing Mason couldn't quite get there. That was late. It was late, but not that much contact to warrant a card, but it was late. He didn't fly through. He tried to pull out of it when he realized he was late. It will be a free kick.
He could have played advantage, and that's what he was. Wait and see. Wait and see. How high was the tackle? My vision was obscured. How high was the boot?
It was just a free kick.
It's just a free kick.
He tried to pull out of the challenge. He didn't clean him out. I think Brown agrees and saw the same thing, the AR. I think Neil Gums came over to ask him.
How high was that?
Yes, did it warrant any further action? Brown told him no. 2-1. Tigers have created some opportunities. They've only scored the one thus far. Gaza's not wide enough. He's not wide enough as Gaza because Mason wanted that pass. He couldn't find it because Gaza was clogging the field. Williams is offside.
Held it up a little. A touch too long. Touch too long. And that is because Walker wanted the ball. The field now is being pulled towards Christian. And so Walker was free. Indeed. He had freedom to roam.
Gomez sending his lads forward and looking for Cunningham. That's well dealt with by Hughes. And now it's Christian has an overlapping run from Dalik Moore. Moore, who's very adept at playing on the wing, goes back toward the danger man and Christian Williams. Hughes. A real loose touch from Hughes, but no bother to him. Wider for Calic Jackson. Jackson tries to play the incisive pass. This is good footwork. Playing it wider now for Duncan. He wants the handball. He won't get the handball. And it's going to be Jaden Abbott, who has the pace and passion as well. Abbott.
Not a good pass there.
Still the Roaring Lions. He has some support in Dalik Moore. Moore tries to go back to where the pressure came from. That's football 101. You have to reverse it. You have to change the side and relieve the pressure. Now the attackers can look to break with Kiroy Reed. Reed's pass, the Brookfoot pass. It's Williams. Oh, lovely footwork by Williams. And that is why the Lions employed Lee for so many years. You can beat me. The ball can beat me. But you're not going to get past me. And if you get past me, the ball isn't getting past. It's one or the other. Or both if you can. That's over the head of Gaza. And more. We'll go back to Hughes. Abbott. Oh, lovely ball. It's going to be Mekai Connor. His tip goes wide. Off the crossbar. Still bouncing around. And now Gomez comes for it.
Oh, my.
Oh, it was brilliant. They just couldn't unlock the gate yet another time. Yariel has won everything in the air back there. Abbott again driving. Abbott looking for Walker. Put across. That man was in an offside position there, was Jermaine Hughes. Comes back inside. That's well defended by Special. Gaza has Yariel for company. Gaza tries to shift it around Yariel. Well, for a natural striker, he's not half bad. The former Kicks man, the former Spartans man, the former Uprising man, Yariel Fleming. Oh, that's not a good pass at all there by Keon Lee.
He's a natural footballer.
Natural everything. Basketball, athletics, doesn't matter.
Once the sport is played with a ball, he's present.
Oh, what a ball again. It's Mekai putting it across. Oliver Walker! 3-1!
Go, 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 go! In the 34th minute of play, the Royal Lions back to a 2-goal cushion.
They are absolutely scything through his attacker's defense. They don't know how to handle the quick passing. It was a lovely ball through. Mekai played it across, just cushioned it back and said, Walker, you go ahead. And he finished with absolute precision. 3-1. They always say Walker needs 10 chances to score 1. He's had 2 today. He scored 2.
My, not Walker. That's not the man Walker at all.
Was it Hughes?
Oh, no.
He scored it.
No, I'm saying he doesn't need 10 chances.
I have my glasses on. I have my glasses on.
That's not that's not the Eagle Claw playing. No. Oh no.
I always say Walker needs 10 to score 1. No. He scored 2 and 2. And he's been very, very accurate and on target this season. As now a man has gone down with a potential head injury.
No, that wasn't the head. Just went sideways.
Check to see how he landed.
Went sideways. His foot just got caught. Went sideways. Fell bad. He'll be good. He's back to his feet. He'll be good.
The Duke is getting warmer. It looks like the Duke is getting warm behind there for the attackers.
For whom? For whom will it be?
I don't know.
Will it be for Kentish John?
We'll have to wait and see.
Drop ball, attackers, Dumas. Special. Ball goes out for a throw-in. Royal Lions in the 37th minute of play. Doc. It's 3-1. This was the very score line that the Royal Lions defeat the attackers by in their preliminary game. And I am not seeing this game staying at 3-1. We are going to get 2 more goals in this game.
The question is, which way will the 2 goals fall?
Well, it could be more than 2 as well, Doc. It can very well be more than 2. The type of football that we are seeing here, it can be well more than 2 goals, 2 more goals. 3-1. Royal Lions lead. 3 goals to 1. 2-goal cushion.
It's
3 goals to 1. Hughes gets
still Hughes. Doesn't quite get the cross right.
Dumas.
They're trying to build out to the back of the attackers. And they're unable to do so successfully. Passing themselves back into danger as
the
it's
substitution
going to be
is
the end
come.
of the night.
And I told you.
It is going to be for Kentish John.
I told you.
The goal scorer has to come out. It's Centerval Duke coming in to replace him because they have names on the bench. The biggest header comes in. It's up and over.
Doc.
The big name would have been Shakoy Reed, but not here.
One thing I saw him early and he was not moving freely. I did not mention to that. He was not moving freely, even if he scored a goal. And it was no surprise, no surprise at all that he came out.
He just looked stiff. He looked very stiff.
Yeah.
Don't know if he trained too hard the day before. Don't know what it is. Could be a back issue as well.
Not sure if he was overworked today.
Will be a free kick to the Roaring Lions. Hughes. Jackson. Now Abbott. Well, needs to put a ball into the area. Tries to do so. It's headed clear. It will be a corner.
Do you want to give Roaring Lions a corner?
What the attackers have, they have height.
They have height. They have height. They have strength. They have the bodies in that box.
When you have Simba and Special playing at center back, and you have Mason playing CDM, that's all the height you need.
And then you have the size. You have Duke.
That's dangerous.
And
it had to be
my.
And now the whistle will go for a free kick to the attackers. So it may have been kicked out of his grasp. That says the referee gums. It will be a free kick.
It will be a goal kick. The referee said that one was in the arms of the goalkeeper. So we're going to restart. We're going to restart with a goal kick.
That doesn't make sense. You can't restart with a goal kick if the ball doesn't go out. Well, that's to be a free kick. I would hope. if you're refereeing a final, I would hope. But we have seen stranger things happen. Here's Brooks. Forward toward Cunningham. Lovely touch by Chevelle Cunningham. Are the attackers missing legs in their midfield? Are they missing the man Spoonie?
The attackers?
Are they missing him? His legs in the midfield last season proved to be very vital. They don't have those legs anymore. So they have two options. It's either move Keon Lee into midfield, which they can't do because Lee has to mark Williams. He's the only man that can mark Williams. So it's either they move Lee into midfield, which they can't do, or they're going to have to survive without legs because Duke is not fast, Reed is not fast, and Mason's not fast. Well, they're up against Hughes, who has legs, Moore, who can run, and Mekai Connor, who can run as well. Ball coming in. Gomez came out bravely, and he had to come out bravely.
Had to.
Because Mekai Connor was waiting on it. Now they have to take advantage of this space. That's not how you do that. If you look into the midfield area, Jermaine Hughes has been caught very high because he went on the charge at the attack. So they had the space in there to exploit. They didn't have the legs to get into the space because Duke was caught hanging back, and so was Mason.
And this is what the Roaring Lions has right now as the 12th player. The 12th player is the two-goal cushion. And so what happens is that the attacker is caught very high defending. And so they cannot exploit the space. Even when Hughes vacate the midfield, they cannot.
Lovely by Cunningham, but Gaza wasted it. Ooh, that footwork by Cunningham. That was something else. Just wasted by Gaza.
In the 42nd minute of play. And it's 3-2.
The attackers need to get themselves on before the half. They don't want to go into the half 2 goals down.
Do you think that they will get another goal, Doc?
It could happen. Never know.
Roaring Lions can get one as well.
They could end up going into the half 3 goals down, with the score being 4-1.
No, it can be 3-2. We wait. Roaring Lions.
Looking to put a ball into the mixer. Not quite dealt with initially, and eventually it cannot be poked clear. Looking up for Lee. Oh, and Lee was taken out. Lee was taken out. It was a late challenge. It was just late. They're both hurting. And did pockets come off worse from the two of them?
He got pong. I think he got pong. That's a pong. That's the ground pong in him.
Duncan is on the scene immediately because he's not too far behind him. It would be his own fault either way, because he came in just a tad late. So either way, the injury would be up to him.
Well, Doc, I tell you what, this one thing I'll tell you. We expected a very good game tonight. And we're getting that. It's the finals.
It's 3-1.
I remember hearing attackers when they said earlier, the first night of this tournament, they said, we are into the finals. Who are we playing in the finals?
They said we're into it. They never said that they were winning it. They should have said they were winning it, because then they may be in a better position. Right now, they're down. The Lions, they do have replacements on their bench if they need to take out pockets, which they wouldn't like to do, as here comes Javon Duncan.
Can't control that ball.
Kept it in play.
No,
he
he
hasn't.
didn't.
No, he hasn't. Pockets is looking to come back onto the field of play.
Tough cookie. He's a tough cookie.
They'd have options if they wanted to replace him. They could have looked to maybe a Tariq Jackson to come in and play defense. He's under pressure as the RAL, but Pockets is in that space again. Tries to pick the pass and does so well as
2 minutes is all that we are going to see.
as
So 22.
I said 2 is coming up for number 12, and I was like, okay.
It was 22 on the board.
It was
it was a green 2 and a red 2.
So at first I was like, okay, so they're bringing on Jay, not Jay Jelly. They're bringing on Jelly. But like, they're taking out Jelly as well. More comes for the throw in. Pockets. Brilliant work again by Pockets. Hughes can play that pass. He will play the pass. Walker doesn't quite have the pace of Christian Williams. Walker has Lee for company, his former teammate. Lee trying to get around. Walker using his strength alone. Christian does well. He's just drifted out of the game a tad bit in these last few minutes as Christian Williams just drifted out of it. That'll be a free kick.
Are they going to give the man Danny a prize tonight?
I think Danny deserves a prize.
Danny deserves a prize. Danny deserves a prize.
He was the first goalkeeper to concede this year.
And so he deserves a prize.
I think he deserves a prize for it.
Yes.
And though, Danny, we're not going to let you live that one down. Abbott tries to put in the ball. Headed on. Looking toward Christian.
Just
Header
the
comes
man,
in again.
Danny, walking by us. That's why we're just throwing that one on him.
And no, we're not going to let him live it down. As long as we remember it, he'll get it. Williams on the turn. Walker's offside. And Neil hasn't seen it. Now he's seen it. Free kick taken quickly. Give it straight back. And Moore will find Christian Williams, who has Lee for company. Williams can't get past Lee. Since they've made the change to put Leon Williams, they've done very well, the attackers, but they go into the halftime whistle with a very large mountain to climb. It's the Roaring Lions 3, attackers 1.
With a 2-goal cushion, that's where we are going to take you into the half, and we will be back with you in just about 13 minutes or so. And we ask you to join us. Stay with us because we have a lot to tell you.
Good evening and welcome back to the REGTC. No, I was not deceiving you. At the half, the attackers are down 3-1 to the Roaring Lions.
It's not a replay, Doc.
It's not a replay.
It's not a replay. And if you're just joining us, you are seeing the scoreline, thinking that may be just a replay of the preliminary game. No, it's not. It is indeed the right score. 3-1. It's finals night. The Roaring Lions are taking the lead in the sixth minute of play, and in the 12th minute of play, they stretch that lead to 2-0.
It could be more. Here comes Mackay corner, and Mackay's cross is wayward, and it will be out for a goal kick.
It was It was 2-1, 2-1 in the 28th minute of play, 29th minute of play, when the man, Kentish John, pulled one back, but not long after, very long after, he had to leave the field.
The one chess piece that the attackers had was the man, Sentival Duke, and he's already on the field. So this 11 that they have out there that's the only 11 they have.
No, Cameron is on the boat. Oh,
that's a good challenge.
That's a good challenge.
Tash has been on the bench all the games. If they need him, he'll have to play. He's always there as a man, Cameron Tash, whether he plays or not. That's a good ball over the top as well. Ooh, offside.
No! Oh no! Oh no! But the player's long gone. He still has the flag up. Absolutely. Oh, that's
poked over. This one dealt with. Passion. Ooh, that was reckless. Passion does not quite look at home in attacker's blue. Not quite had the best start to life of the attackers. Chipped over the top.
Are you saying that he misses the Ducks United
I think the green suits him a bit better.
Here is
Reed. Lovely ball. Miscontrol. By the man Gaza. Gaza puts it back. Centeva. Oh,
the flag has gone up. The flag has gone up. Long gone up.
The Duke went for a hit.
The flag had long gone up. The ball went out. So nothing would have come out of that.
I think if the Duke scored it, we should have allowed it to stand. We should have let the Duke score it. He went in charging. Hit it cleanly, but ill-directed. Ball forward again. There's trouble again. It's Kristen Williamson behind. Needs some support. Oh, he does not. It's Williams. It's quick feet. But again, he's met his match in Keon Lee out there. From the second the move was made to move Keon Lee to right back, Williams has just drifted out of the game. Cunningham. Left find Reed. Reed. As a man has gone down. Reed trying to use a turn of pace. Reed does well. Still Reed. Into the side netting.
Goal kick.
Well, warming up.
The man spooning.
The former.
Are they going to pull more?
The former attacker. He was a lion. He was an attacker. Now he's a lion again.
I see the man Jelly is in some stretches as well. Corner.
Those are two chess pieces. There's two main chess pieces. As this ball is floated in dangerously. Header going in. That's a brilliant clearance by Yariel. It's the Duke again. The Duke doesn't hit it this time. I was waiting for the Duke to absolutely smash that football. The Duke. Still the Duke. And the Duke goes back to special. But what a clearance that was by Yariel Fleming. Over the top again. This time, Cunningham couldn't quite get there. Ariel giving it straight to Javon Duncan. Duncan toward Kiroy Reed. Too long there by Reed. He does well to evade pressure and find the Duke. The Duke, look at the use his body. Look at the Duke work. Special. And that's into touch. As a man has stayed down as well, and that is not what the attackers want to see.
Did you see anything happen to Reed?
I think when he beat the 1-2, when he played the pass in the third, he got caught when he played the pass. Just a bit of body-to-body contact while he was off balance. I think they warrant a foul, but it will hurt. The Lions again. A bit of a miscontrol, and here's the Duke. Mason takes it back to the old days of the enforcers.
Doc, you can
It was
imagine.
Duke and Mason sitting in midfield. Oh, lovely ball. That's well read by Passion.
Doc, you can imagine those two officers coming to arrest you?
You just look at the football field when they were playing for the enforcers. Mason playing one CDM, Duke playing the other CDM, just tackling everyone and pinging it long. And it worked every single time. There's trouble. It's chipping. Gomez is beaten. Mackay corner. A goal scorer's touch of the highest order.
That's
4 goals to 1.
nothing less than magnificent.
A goal scorer's touch. Absolutely sublime by Mackay corner. 4 goals to 1. This is trouble. This is a whole heap of trouble for the defending champions.
Nothing less than magnificent. The goalkeeper was caught, and Mackay, with all simplicity, calm, cool, composed, lifted over the keeper head and into the back of the net in the 52nd minute of play for a 3-goal cushion.
From the second that Gomez came out and realized he couldn't get there, his heart sunk because there wasn't much he could do. Once that ball got lifted over his head, he could only hope and pray that Mackay was off target again. But that one was on his stronger side. They didn't have to try to force it. Just calmly chip it over. 4 goals to 1. The Lions are large and in charge.
And the substitution will come in the next dead ball.
It's fresh legs. Fresh legs, no drop in quality. Is it the man Spoonie who's coming in?
It is.
I suspect it maybe for Dalik more. Because
Indeed.
they will want to get more legs in that midfield area. If it's one thing Spoonie has, he can run for days.
And is it going to be the man 20? No.
Oh,
No.
that is interesting. It's for
Yes,
pockets.
It's a pocket. And so,
I mean,
more.
Dalik will go into fullback.
No,
Yes.
he would go into the right back.
Jackson goes
left back, and he goes
Okay.
into the midfield.
As a pockets, he was hurt. And
And you would want to, with a 3-goal cushion, likewise, you would want to protect him. He has a national duty in the next couple of days. The under-20 team will be flying out to Nicaragua. And we do wish them well, Doc. Not the best conditions that they're going to be playing under. Some really tough conditions, but we wish them the very best.
you can only hope for the best.
As they go off to play.
All we can do is hope for the best.
Oh, there is another man that is warming up.
It's a dangerous man as well.
Is it Jelly or is that Zambezi? Oh no, that's the man Jackson.
Yes.
That's a speedy
That's
Jackson.
the real action Jackson. Not the slow Jackson, the fast Jackson.
That's a speedy Jackson.
Went down flopping there. Nothing doing, says the referee Gums.
It was right there.
Those exaggerated movements are not going to fool me, and now he'll pull it back for a free kick.
4-1. The Rowan Lions lead. The Lions are indeed rowing.
Ball forward, Lions again. That's a good one too. Lovely reverse pass. This could be trouble again. Puts the ball into the mixer. It's poked away. Crucially that time. And now Mason will find Javon Duncan. Duncan does very well to beat a few. Goes back to Passion. The Duke. The Duke using his body well. Chipping this one wide here for Gaza. Gaza try to use a turn of pace to get past Jackson. He's been under the cosh of being left in the pocket of pockets. But with pockets being off the field of play, maybe he'll get a bit more involved in this encounter. Here's Abbott. Mackay corner. That's a push. I just love it. Right? It's the veterans. They know what they're doing. They can't let the youngsters get too confident. So they've already beat them in terms of footballing ability. Use your mental strength over them. Get them frustrated. And that's what we saw Lee doing in the first half to Christian. And that's what Special just did there with Mackay Connor. No malice, no intent, just
and
get
they're
them
still
frustrated.
punishing them. The Royal Lions. Oh.
Reed using all his strength and gives away a free kick. And Jay doesn't want to take off his shirt because he's asking Reed, do you want it that badly? Because you were trying to take it off of me. And now he's reversed the call. Well, now he's reversed the call. So all of that for nothing. Here's Javon Duncan, bad pass.
It wasn't a bad pass, now. That wasn't a bad pass.
It went straight to the boot of Yariel.
The ball doesn't lie.
That's a foul as well. You get another free kick. Here's Brooks. Looking for and finding Reed. Duke. Lovely pass. But well read again by Ariel Fleming. And he gives it away. Yeah. Ariel has played some football here today and throughout the season. Cunningham. Lovely footwork again by Cheval Cunningham, but just too many orange shirts around him. Shifted further wide. Here's Spoony. Spoony, unable to turn, unable to get past an imposing figure, Masimba Bowen. Building well, building nicely. Scooped forward again. Scoop back the other way. Special tries to hoof it forward. That's a very dangerous pass. That's a very good turn by Special. There's Mason. Mason looking for Gaza. Gaza very slow to react. And he'll give away a free kick as well. The whistle just started blowing a bit more frequently these last few moments.
Now the man Jelly has gone to warm up. Man Reed, that sucks, is also going through his routine.
Where did they find socks from?
Well, Socks would have played 2 games.
He played this season, but before
Yes.
before his President's Cup, Where did they find him? Now that will be a yellow card distributed to the man in Sean Gaza Isaacs. A frustrated figure is Spoonie being shepherded away by the unlikely figure of Oliver Walker.
And that, again, is a retaliation. Again, he did not get a call that he thought that he should have gotten. You're not responsible. You're not in charge of the game. The referee is. And so the referee didn't see it as a foul, as a freak, as a card, and so play football. You can't retaliate now and expect that the referee is going to turn a blind eye. The referee didn't, and rightfully so. He was carded.
Gaza trying to find Cunningham, who's been a lone soldier up front, really. Cunningham again needs some support, doesn't have much, and now turns, but Hassan Mason went running past it and couldn't stop. It's a misplaced pass. Passion. Duke. Back to Passion. And Passion gives it away. It's Abbott. Abbott looking for and finding Mackay Connor. Connor takes a touch. Passion is backed right off. It's a lovely ball. And a mistime header by Christian, putting it back into the mixer. And Randy Gomez comes and claims. Cunningham again, not too much freedom as both defenders take each other out. As Moore, trying to beat a man. Duncan says, you're a little boy. Just stamping his authority there, saying, not on me. Moore takes a long throw. Gets into the boot of Walker, who goes back to Moore. Now the former attacker in Spoonie finds a goal scorer in Walker.
It's a break foot pass.
Indeed. And now here's Jackson. Oh, lovely ball by Jackson.
Offside.
Kristen just didn't hold the run up. And
good call by the AR. I think that the coach is going to come on, Doc. I think the coach is going to come on tonight.
Fish?
No.
Or Denzel?
I think Denzel is going to play tonight. It's the final night. What do you think?
I think Denzel does have a goal in him. And we know that.
I'm not sure if he has a goal in him. I know he has about 15 minutes in him tonight. Not sure about the goal at all.
He has the ability to score. So that will be a yellow card. This time for, is it Jaden Laurent who got it?
No. It's Cunningham who got that.
It was the Cunningham. Yes, it's a Lions foul, yes. So it is Cunningham's card now. Well, it was an attacker's free kick, in which it would have been a Jaden Laurent card. But it's a Lions free kick, so it's Cheryl Cunningham's card.
On the stroke of the 64th minute. Oh,
that's a foul. That's a free kick.
And referee Neil Gumbs is managing his game well, making sure that the players know I'm here, I'm around.
The game has just gotten a bit more scrappy. In
the 64th minute of play, 4 goals to 1. 4 goals to 1 in favor of the Rowan Lions. And a card has been shown to Lee. So, number of cards have been issued to the attackers, frustrated attackers team. Good so far on the part of referee Neil Gomes, ensuring that these reckless challenge doesn't go unpunished.
There's more.
So, Doc, as you take your seat, he must tell you that indeed the man Keon Lee did get a card.
Typical. And we're going to ignore what we just saw as well.
He got a card for the tackle. And I'm not sure if you just saw what took place there.
We're going to ignore it.
That cheeky.
We're going to ignore it.
Very cheeky.
The game has gotten chippy. And the crowd has responded as well. At 4-1, the game has no need to be this tense. It still is. Another man goes down. Another free kick.
I'm not sure if a red card is very far away now.
I think the only time referee Neil Gums ever gave a red was in the semifinals. And they're dishing out 3.
Well, I don't think one is very far away. And I told you, Doc. I told you.
Denzel is suited up. Denzel is coming in. It will be a free kick. And if the attackers get this next goal, is that game on again? Ball floated in. Service misreads it, and it will be 4-2. They have dragged it back. I told you, if the attackers get this next goal, will it be game on again? Service misread the ball in the air, and the attackers may just be right back in this game. Who got the touch this time? Was it the man I think it is? I don't want to call the wrong name. I think it may have been. And now, special, doing what a captain has to do, getting his guys back.
Who is he going to come on for? It's the number 23.
That's
and it's
Mason.
Mason.
I think as the free kick was taken by Keon Lee, it was floated in high. Andrew Service did misread it, and it was a Chevelle Cunningham who got the decisive touch. It's just what he does. He likes to score goals. Duke, Gaza. All of a sudden, the chatter on this far side or the left, it's starting to heat up a little bit. Do the attackers fans believe that they have an avenue back into this game? That's a misclearance. And nodded up.
Christian goes down.
Oh, lovely turn.
Corner.
There will be a corner.
No, yes, it's going to be a corner.
Four goals to 2.
Game on.
When the tournament started, nobody was scoring. Now everyone's scoring.
Yes, I told you, Doc, at 3-1, we had 2 more goals in the game. And it could have been more. We have had those 2 goals, and we still could have more goals. Because we have a long time. We still have 20 minutes in the game to play, Doc.
Watch out for Hughes. Just want you to watch his runner. Look out for the run to the back post. Not the best delivery. They did try to find Hughes, still bouncing around. Christian. Back into what? It's like Jaden, the other big man. Spoonie. Spoonie trying to turn. Shifting it back wide here for Abbott. Back towards Spoonie. Spoonie Laurent cleared away, only as far as Jackson. Abbott had to go quickly. That's well dealt with there by Denzel.
Lee has to be very careful. Lee has to be very careful. He's already on a yellow card.
I think he got the card for talking, didn't he?
No, for the challenge on Christian. Okay. For the challenge on Christian, has to be very careful.
Lee just he happens to have a habit of picking up cards and saying the wrong things. Abbott going up, not Abbott, that's Laurent going up again. He's a tall figure to aim for. They're trying to aim for him. Special rose higher. And now it's Reed fighting off his former midfield partner in Spoony and finding Javon Duncan, the former kicksman. And Duncan up against Moore. That's a great challenge. Cunningham trying to chip Andrew Service. Got his shot wrong. He scraped the ground, really. He saw Service was off his line, and Service is not the tallest. Was trying to catch him out. Unable to do so. They played quickly, the Lions. The attackers' tails are up. The Lions showing some composure. Lovely ball. It's Mackay Connor again. Across. Looking here. And Christian.
Shells that one. That's a powder puff.
The game has opened up because here come the attackers yet again. They're driving forward at pace. It's Gaza. Gaza beating a man well. Can put a ball into the mixer. Looking for Shimon Cunningham. Oh, and Cunningham almost got there. Oh, that was a teasing ball by Gaza. And Cunningham almost got his boot there. Just needed a touch. Just a touch. Ooh. And the Lions would not be breathing easily at all.
This game is far from being over.
This game has opened right up.
And what has...
Oh, it's pace again, but it's strength from Special. Passion as well.
I think what has even opened the game more, what you are seeing now, is that the man Denzel has moved into midfield, so they're playing 3 in the middle, not 2, and 3 at the back.
Indeed. As here comes Mackay trying to pick out a ball. Gomez. You don't worry about Gomez in those situations. That's a good turn. Cunningham. Put it high. Headed away there by, looks like Lee. Oh, this could be trouble. This is trouble. This is trouble. Because Keon Lee will see red in the final.
That's red.
Keon Lee has gotten his marching orders.
That's the second yellow.
He knew it immediately as well. Keon Lee has to go, and he just cost his team all of their momentum.
Did I not just say, Doc? Did I not just say that I'm smelling red? I saw it coming.
It had to be a yellow. He had no choice. I don't think referee Neal even wanted to give it to him, but he left him no choice but to give him that yellow.
My. And, ooh. The player is being aided.
Good. Is it Jaden?
That's Jaden.
It's Jade Abbott. So I think Jelly, it'll be a like-for-like change, I'm assuming. Jelly will come in for Jay.
And is it Jackson coming in now as well?
You'll see in a bit. It could be. It also could be the man in socks. You never know.
No, that's not socks. That's not socks at all.
We can't. I can't see. I have to wait for the number.
That's the man Jackson. Jackson, and we'll see who it is gonna be for though.
Jackson's looking taller. So
it's gonna be Jackson. It's gonna be.
Will it be Walker? Will it be more? It could be more.
It's going to be Tyreek Jackson, and it's going to be Jelly. But for whom? Is it going to be for Moore and
More than Abbott. I think Abbott will be coming out.
And Abbott, yes, indeed. Could be more.
Well, the changes will come. We have to wait and see. It's going to be Abbott first.
Yes.
Abbott is out. And it's going to be... Who's Kristen Williams?
Kristen Williams, yes.
He's grown out of the game after his bright start.
Yes.
So it's Jackson who'll come on to this right side. So he just changes wingers. He wants pace on them again. He's taking out the tired legs. I think whether Jay got injured or not, he was coming off.
Yes.
This wants two fresh legs on the wings and try and counteract the pace maybe of a Javon Duncan.
And Jackson does have pace.
Oh, a lot of it.
Man, Jackson have pace.
He's a track star. He's a footballer, but he's a track star. Gaza against Jelly. Looking for Denzel. That's a good ball. Trying to find Kiroy Reed. Yariel Fleming got there first. He's trying to give Kiroy Reed a hug. Wants to them happy Valentine's Day. Oh, lovely ball. Service comes on and punches well. Great work there by Andrew Service.
And here comes Jelly on the counter. Jelly. Here comes Roy Lyons.
Bit of a wasted ball. He had options. Should have gone to the left. We had Mekai Connor running. It's going to be Kiroy Reed again, but this time Reed was caught in an offside position. Well, as the red card sucked the momentum out of the attackers, it looks like it. Duncan is playing the whole left side by himself. Reed looking to go back towards Sheffield Cunningham. Ball just went to the wrong side. He made the run into the A gap. The ball went toward the B gap. Passion. Drag down. And will win the free kick. They're all giving out hugs today. Valentine's Day was yesterday, not today. But they're all hugging each other.
Dark. They didn't see you yesterday, so they have to give today. It's a post-Valentine hug.
The Duke goes back toward Gomez. Passion. Passion wants a pass. He'll find it in Kiroy Reed, and Reed just muscled away by Hughes. Spoony. Jackson. Richardson. Two-man game between Jackson and Richardson. Eventually it comes across the word Hughes. Hughes can pick a pass. He will find Tariq Jackson, who has pace. Tariq Jackson can't quite get there. It will be an attacker's free kick.
Not just over 10 minutes to play. We're going to get a few for stoppages as well.
Duncan up against Jackson, and Jackson's done very well. Tariq Jackson tries to play him a bit too early.
That's
going to be a foul, and that will be a card for Tariq Jackson. Welcome to the field. Remember early in the tournament, Williams couldn't find his cards. Now he's using them correctly. The referee says, please retake that one. You took it a bit too early. I wasn't ready for you.
lot of cards been shown here in the finals.
Denzel. Duncan. And that's Masimba Bowen. And Bowen has done well. It's still Bowen. Needs to pick a pass now. Doesn't have many options. So he's forced to go backward toward Gaza. Oh, it's a lovely ball for Javon Duncan. Duncan takes a touch inside. Duncan hits it. It's blocked. Duke plays it over the top. A bit too heavily by the Duke.
That's way over the top. Not just over the top, Doc.
Oh, the Duke got it wrong. Too heavy. Too much meat on that boot for the Duke. He was under pressure. He's done well.
No, he played very casual. The read wasn't about that at all. Oh.
Tries to play the touch through. But read first by Special. Comes across toward Passion. Duke. Passion again. And I like what the attackers have done. Even though they're missing a man. So they've just gone to a back three and allowed Duncan and Gaza to play as wing backs. So they support both attacking and defensively. So they're not really missing a man in the zone. What they are missing is the legs. Because maybe 8 years ago, Duke and Denzel in your midfield was a good idea, but not today. Because here they come again, trying to catch. So I don't know what he was trying to do there, actually. There was no man there. It wasn't toward the goal. Just got it wrong. Just got it horribly wrong. Yariel. And it gets straight to Denzel. Now the Duke. Gaza. Gaza winning it back well. The Duke picking it forward. Cunningham. Still Cunningham. The Vincentian always done very well. He has the footwork of a Brazilian footballer. Of course, the colors of the flags are similar. There's green and yellow in St. Vincent. And there's green and yellow in Brazil.
The full former Enforcers players.
I miss the Enforcers. Remember what I did in this competition? I was at 5 or 6 years. It was 2017, I think. They came into the competition and they beat everyone. And they beat their Lions on penalties in the final.
It was just about this when they pull the goal back, and they're going to try again. They're going to try again.
This time it wasn't Lee delivering the ball, so it didn't quite float over Andrew like the last time. And this time he read the bounce well, but he gave it away. It's Special. Special on the charge. Special. Special goes down.
That's a penalty? No?
No, referee Neil says no.
I was just asking.
No.
I wasn't saying.
Referee Gum said that wasn't enough. Special was on the charge. He was in behind. There was contact. And he went down. But was it enough contact is the question. Looking at the replay here. It wasn't the best throw at all by Andrew Serves. And Special read it all the way. He came through charging like a train. He got past Jackson. Jackson gave him maybe a two-hand shot from behind.
Interesting. Very interesting knock. Very, very interesting. But not to be.
Taking
free
shot.
kick.
More again.
Given away.
They're just panicking a little bit, all these Roaring Lions. Feeling the pressure of the attackers. They
With
just
a 2-goal cushion and some 6 minutes to play, plus any time added. Not seeing a reason why they should be panicking. It's not time to go in panic mode at all. As Hughes looking to pick this one out to Walker, does so well.
we're gonna pick a pass, you know. He will find the pass. That's well dealt with.
Almost found Hughes back. Oh,
That would have been a pretty goal. They've scored some pretty ones today.
indeed.
Walker's onto the second goal. His first goal was nice. Second goal was beautiful. The quick pass through, the cut back, the finish. It's total football. Good turn by Passion. Looking for Denzel, finding Denzel. Duncan. And now it's Special. Looking to poke it. He'll give it straight to Denzel. Denzel will step out. Denzel will find Kiroy Reed. And Andrew Service
as well.
Brilliantly yet again.
Tremendous job there by Service. He read that one well and took it off the boot of Reed and put it out for a throw-in.
He has grown into this game as the young goalkeeper. Made a couple mistakes, has led to a couple goals. He's done well. His team are up. Just need to hold on for 4 minutes plus whatever else is added. Well, we have seen crazier things. 2 goals in maybe 6-7 minutes. Not out of the rough possibility at all.
Certainly not. Certainly not.
Cunningham doesn't get his pass right. Special seems to have the most legs on the field right now. To Special. Oh, he gave away a free kick. He pulled him back. I said the referee comes.
Interesting. It is going to be an interesting final 5 minutes or so in this encounter.
Hughes. Here's Jackson. Looking for, unable to find Mackay.
Too much pepper. Just too heavy on that one.
Gomez up to Reed. Cunningham. Again, great footwork. Even better pass towards Javon Duncan.
Good work.
Left
by
a
Fleming.
bit too much of the ball there for Yariel. And now it's Tariq Jackson. Jackson has 2 orange shirts ahead of him. With some 4 blue shirts plus the goalkeeper. Looks to shift it. Will shift it.
Well.
It's Jelly.
It's Jelly.
Jelly in behind. Jelly goes back. Walker. Why did Jelly not shoot it? Why did Jelly not shoot it? They've wasted the opportunity. Will it come back to bite them? They've absolutely squandered a glorious chance.
That should have been arrested, nestled into the back of the net.
It was on his stronger foot. It was in a great position for him. It was in the 18-yard area. Just didn't want to shoot. Oh, it's a foul. Oh, it looked like shoulder-to-shoulder contact to me, but my opinion doesn't matter. Reed is protesting, and Moore is gratefully accepting.
Doc, it doesn't matter what call is made on Reed. He's going to protest it. Reed is like an opposition minister.
No matter what you say.
Oppose for opposing sake.
Should have tried to go back there. Even when the call goes his way, he's still upset.
It's Kiroy Reed. He can't help himself if you ask him.
As now, as the man is down for the Attackers FC. Boiling down to the last 90 seconds of regular time. Time just ticking away. And the defending champions are letting their crown slip. It's all winding down. The President's Cup is winding down. But not to worry.
Last moments. The President Cup is resting for the very, very last time, for it's the last moments, just moments, in the hands of the attackers.
We've seen crazier things happen.
And Doc, we're not going to see anything crazier than this tonight. We are in the final minute of play. We're going to get about 5 minutes, Doc. And we might get about 4. It's the finals.
A 10-man attackers, can they pull 2 goals out of somewhere, anywhere?
Oh, they can write it on the paper. That's for sure.
Keon Lee watching from the constraints as far as he can go. Can't pass the gate. He's standing right there at the edge of the dressing room, looking out. A prolonged figure, cutting a frustrated figure. Because there's not much he can do anymore. He got sent off. His team is struggling.
How much time?
We've not seen the
Have we
ball.
seen any time added, Doc? Did we see the board going up? Does it mean that we're not going to get much of an extra time here? Jackson! Oh, he shelled on a glorious
Jackson
opportunity.
Again. Jackson still lays this one off. Walker on the turn. Walker still. He put himself away from the support. He's bundled over, and it will be a free kick.
2 minutes, Doc. 2 minutes is all we are going to see. With all the guesswork that we've done with 4 minutes and 5 minutes, 2 minutes is all we are going to see. And we are already 30 seconds into that. And so with just a mere 90 seconds or so to play, it's the Royal Lions securing a 4-2 lead in the dying moments of this one, and can be so close to becoming the 2024 President Cup champions.
They'll play it out for as long as they can. They'll maintain the possession. Spoonie will go back. He will go right back, because they will just kill the time, and they will wait, and they will feel every second, every millisecond tick away as they wait in ever-building anticipation for that final 3 blasts of referee Niels Fox. What is it, a foxtrot? Just waiting on that whistle, waiting on that clock to tick down, to tick away the final 59, to wait and appear on referee Gums' watch. He's looking at it every second.
And that's all we're going to see.
Will go. Blast 1, blast 2, blast 3. The crown has slipped because they are President's Cup champions for 2024 in the male division. It is
the Royal Lions. The Royal Lions regaining the cup that indeed they lost, and they are back in Rollins Row. They didn't see a trophy last year. Well, they've started 2024 in Winners Row.
That is how you announce yourself back onto the global stage. The Lions are back, and they are hunting for the 3-peat this year. They want it. They've done it before. They want to do it again.
Not the 3. They're looking for the 5. Because they're going to be looking for the Champions League.
The Champions League.
The league. They're going to be looking for the league. They're going to be looking for the Super 4. They're going to be looking for the Champions of Champions trophy. All of the trophies now. They have gotten the President Cup. They're going to look for the regular season, the league game cup. They're going to be looking for the Super 4. What else?
They want
the Royal
everything.
Lions.
They want.
So 4.
It's nothing. It's not about we're gonna. It's about regaining the respect that they lost. When the Dogs beat them out last year, they were quiet. They didn't say much. You know, the Lions always have something to say. They didn't say much. They've come out this year. They had a slow start of a draw versus the Spartans. But every game since then,
They have won.
they've won and they've steadily improved. And they have beaten the team that everybody favored coming in to this President's Cup. Attackers could only muster the 2 goals. Lions, they scored 4.
Doc, that's President Cup 2024. That's my stint with you here. And we're saying to the people, it was really a pleasure being good in your company again tonight. Reminding Miss Carter and that if you have not yet redeemed your winnings, yeah, you can do so at the FA office between the hours of 8:30 and 4 from Monday to Friday. Well, on behalf of the man Doc, the man Johnson, and a minute who were here at some point, and Christopher, Doc, it was truly a pleasure to be a servant of the people once again, to bring the action live as it unfolded before our eyes right here at the REGTC in the President Cup 2024.
We'll see you when we see you. For now, we go back to Master Control.
The 2024 female champion, President Cup champions, ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 male President Cup champions, the Rolling Lions! The Rolling Lions didn't see gold, not a silverware last year, but have kicked the 2024 season off with the President Cup. Well, they're sending a warning. The Rolling Lions, they are back, and they're back to regain all they lost in 2023. Congratulations to the Rolling Lions. Your 2024 President Cup male winners, ladies and gentlemen, the Rolling Lions.
Come on, win your $100 and take it home. Changes. Here we come. Finalists, come on out. You gotta win your $100. It's going Island Harbor. $100. US. Compliments. President of the Angola Football Association, Mr. Gordon Connor. $100. Someone will win that tonight. Go get ready. Kevin, Zaire, vamos. Now it's time to win some money. Come on down. Let's go. Time is money, money's tight. Suit up. You have 5 minutes to win yourself $100. Compliments, Mr. Gordon Connor, President of the Angola Football Association. seconds. Play. 2-1. Play. Woo! That was dangerous. We're down to 20 seconds. Gotta hurry. 20 seconds. Play. Can you get an equalizer? No, the break is on! It's over! The fight happened. Woo! Can you finish it? It's over! Oh, poor thing. It's over. The $100 have gone towards $100 towards Kalori and okay, don't do like that. Come on. We'll get your money for your day. Come on down, sister. Let's go to the end. 2024 and the biggest prize in the house, $100. Collect. My friend, it's worth better take go back from the food from ranges. We get another picture here. $100 US compliments Gordon Connor, President of the Angola Football Association. Final prize for 2024 President's Cup. We will see you next week when we begin the real deal. Thank you very much. Have a safe journey home. Thank you for supporting football.